Taurus, something extraordinary is happening to your spiritual connection right now. The universe is literally shaking with messages for you. And what I'm about to reveal, it's going to change everything you thought you knew about your psychic abilities, because the cards, they're practically jumping out of the deck for you right now. The energy is so intense, I can barely hold them steady. But first, let me tell you something that's going to shock you. Right now, as you're watching this, there are 3 specific signs happening around you that prove your intuition is trying to break through. And if you ignore them, you might miss the most important spiritual awakening of your lifetime. I'm getting goosebumps just shuffling these cards because the universe has been waiting for this moment. Your spirit guides have been practically screaming at me to do this reading today. The comments are already going crazy. You all feel this energy too. Taurus, your earth sign energy is about to collide with something so spiritually profound. And the first card is already calling to me. The High Priestess is here. Flo, do you see what's happening? This is the card of intuition, of hidden mysteries, of secrets that are about to be revealed. Taurus, your inner knowing has been dormant for too long, but she's here to wake it up. The High Priestess is literally pointing toward a veil. And behind that veil are all the answers you've been seeking. Your practical Taurus mind has been blocking your psychic gifts, but not anymore. She's holding a scroll, and on that scroll is written your spiritual destiny. But here's what's terrifying and beautiful. The scroll is only half unrolled. That means half of your psychic potential is still hidden from you. But today is the day you start unrolling the rest. Wait! Another card is practically flying out of the deck. The moon is appearing, Taurus. This is insane. The moon card represents illusions, yes, but also psychic dreams and intuitive messages that come through your subconscious. Have you been having strange dreams lately? Dreams that feel too real to be just dreams? The moon is telling me your dream world has become a portal for spiritual messages. But here's the thing that's making my hands shake right now. The moon shows a path between 2 towers, and there's a crayfish crawling out of the water. That crayfish represents your intuition emerging from the depths of your subconscious. Taurus, your logical mind has been like those towers, standing guard, keeping your psychic abilities locked away. But your intuition is that crayfish. It's finally crawling out of the hidden waters of your soul. The universe is showing me something. There's a specific time of day when your intuition is strongest. It's either early morning, right when you wake up, or late at night before you sleep. During these times, the veil between worlds is thinnest for you personally. But wait, there's more. Another card is demanding my attention. Ace of Cups is here. This is unprecedented. 3 major intuitive cards in a row. Taurus, the universe is literally flooding you with psychic energy right now. The Ace of Cups represents new emotional and spiritual beginnings. It's a hand reaching down from the heavens, offering you a chalice overflowing with divine love and psychic gifts. And see those 5 streams flowing from the cup? Each stream represents a different psychic ability that's awakening in you right now. Clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience, claircognizance, and the 5th one, the most powerful one, is still developing. But here's what's absolutely mind-blowing. The dove above the cup. That's your spirit guide trying to get your attention. They've been sending you signs, and you've been dismissing them as coincidences. Taurus, stop ignoring the synchronicities. They're not random. They're your spiritual team trying to communicate with you. The lotus flowers in the water, they represent your spiritual awakening blooming. And Taurus, some of those flowers are still buds. Your psychic journey is just beginning. I need to pull another card because the energy is too strong to ignore. 7 of Cups appears. Taurus, this is both a warning and a gift. 7 cups floating in the clouds, each offering different spiritual paths and psychic visions. But here's the catch. Not all of them are real. Your earth sign nature makes you skeptical of spiritual experiences, but now you're being flooded with so many psychic impressions that you don't know which ones to trust. 1 cup contains a castle. That's your desire for spiritual security and grounding your psychic gifts in reality. Another holds a dragon. That's your fear of the unknown spiritual realms. The snake represents transformation and Kundalini energy rising. But Taurus, the cup with the glowing head, that's your clairvoyance trying to activate. And the one with jewels? Those are the spiritual treasures you'll discover when you fully embrace your intuitive gifts. I'm getting a vision. There's someone in your life right now, someone close to you, who's been having similar spiritual experiences. They might be afraid to talk about it, but they're going through the same awakening. You need to find this person. Together, your combined earth energy will create a powerful spiritual foundation. Two Taurus energies, or someone who complements your earth sign perfectly. But wait, the cards aren't done with you yet. King of Pentacles is here. This is your card, Taurus. The King of Pentacles represents mastery over the material world. But look deeper. He's surrounded by grapevines and luxury, yes. But his throne is covered in bull heads, your sign. This is specifically about you. But here's the secret the King of Pentacles is revealing. Your material success and spiritual gifts are not separate. They're meant to work together. Your intuitive abilities are going to guide you toward unprecedented financial abundance. But only if you trust them. Only if you stop dismissing those gut feelings about investments, career moves, and business opportunities. The king is holding a golden pentacle, and I can see there are symbols on it that look like they're moving. Taurus, your ability to manifest material abundance through spiritual alignment is activating right now. But there's a shadow behind the king's throne. It represents the fear you have of combining spiritual practices with your practical goals. You're afraid people will think you're not grounded anymore. Let me tell you something. The most successful people in the world use their intuition to guide their decisions. Your spiritual gifts will make you more grounded, not less. Another card is calling. The Hermit appears. Taurus, this is getting intense. The Hermit represents your need for spiritual solitude and inner guidance. He's holding a lantern with a six-pointed star inside. That's the Star of David, representing perfect balance between earth and spirit. Your spiritual awakening requires alone time. You need to create a sacred space where you can connect with your inner wisdom without the influence of others. The Hermit is standing on a mountain peak. He's reached the highest level of spiritual understanding through patient, steady progress. Just like you, Taurus, your spiritual journey won't be quick and flashy. It will be deep, profound, and permanent. I'm seeing something. There's a specific location where your psychic abilities are strongest. It's either near water, a lake, river, or ocean, or in a garden or natural setting with lots of plants and trees. Nature amplifies your intuitive connection because you're an earth sign. You need to meditate outdoors more often. But here's what's absolutely incredible. The Hermit's lantern is going to guide others too. Once you fully develop your psychic gifts, you're going to become a spiritual teacher or guide for other people. Your practical nature combined with genuine psychic ability is going to help skeptics believe in spiritual possibilities. You're going to be a bridge between the material and spiritual worlds. But first, you have to overcome your biggest spiritual block. Five of Swords is here. Taurus, there's conflict in your spiritual journey. The Five of Swords shows a figure collecting swords while others walk away in defeat. This represents the battle between your logical mind and your intuitive soul. Your skeptical thoughts are literally fighting against your psychic experiences. Every time you receive an intuitive message, your analytical mind immediately tries to debunk it. But look at the stormy sky in this card. Those storms represent the chaos in your spiritual life right now. You're caught between two worlds, not fully embracing either one. The figure collecting the swords, that's you, trying to gather proof that spiritual experiences are real. But Taurus, some things can't be proven with logic. Some things must be felt with the heart. You've been asking for signs, but when they appear, you explain them away. Stop doing that. Your rational mind is blocking your spiritual evolution. But here's the secret. The two figures walking away in the background. They represent the parts of yourself that you need to let go of. The part that needs everything to make logical sense, and the part that's afraid of what others will think. Once you release these limiting aspects of yourself, your true psychic power will emerge. I feel another card coming through strongly. Queen of Cups is here. This is beautiful. The Queen of Cups represents the feminine intuitive energy that's awakening in you, regardless of your gender. She sits on a throne at the edge of water, representing the boundary between conscious and subconscious realms. Her cup is covered. It contains your most sacred spiritual secrets, the secrets that even you don't know about yourself yet. But she's about to open that cup and reveal everything. Look at the angels carved into her throne. They represent your spirit guides who've been waiting patiently for you to acknowledge their presence. They've been sending you messages through your emotions. Taurus, your psychic gifts come through your feelings. You're naturally empathic, but you've been dismissing emotional information as just being sensitive. Your sensitivity is your superpower. When you walk into a room and immediately feel uncomfortable, that's psychic information. When you meet someone and instantly like or dislike them, that's your intuitive guidance system. The pebbles on the shore in this card, they represent all the small intuitive hits you've been receiving but ignoring. Each pebble is a message from the universe. But here's what's going to blow your mind. The water in this card is moving toward you. Your psychic abilities are about to flood your consciousness. There's no stopping it now. And the fish jumping in the water, that represents a specific psychic vision that's coming to you very soon. It will be so clear and undeniable that even your skeptical mind won't be able to dismiss it. Wait, another card is practically vibrating with energy. The star appears. Oh, Taurus, this is it. The star is the card of hope, spiritual guidance, and divine connection. After the destruction and chaos of your spiritual doubts, the star brings pure divine light. She's pouring water from 2 jugs, one onto land, one into the water. This represents the flow of spiritual energy between the conscious and subconscious mind. Your intuitive abilities are about to flow freely in both directions. The 7 small stars around the large star, they represent the 7 chakras aligning in your body. Your entire energy system is upgrading right now. But that large 8-pointed star, that's your guiding star. Your personal connection to divine wisdom. It's been shining above you your entire life, but you're just now learning to see it. The naked figure in the card represents vulnerability and authenticity in your spiritual journey. You need to be completely honest about your psychic experiences, even if they seem impossible. And the bird in the tree, that's an ibis, sacred to Thoth, the god of wisdom and divine knowledge. This bird is about to deliver a very specific message to you. Watch for bird signs over the next 48 hours. Taurus, I need to pull one more card because the energy is reaching a crescendo. 2 of Cups emerges. Ah, this is perfect. The 2 of Cups represents the divine partnership between your earthly self and your spiritual self. The 2 figures are offering cups to each other in a gesture of spiritual marriage. Above them flies the caduceus with wings, the symbol of Hermes, the divine messenger. Your spiritual and material worlds are about to unite in perfect harmony. But here's what's absolutely magical. This card also represents a spiritual partnership with another person, someone who will help you develop your psychic gifts. They might be a teacher, a friend, or even a romantic partner who shares your spiritual journey. The mountains in the background represent the solid foundation you're building for your spiritual practice. Your earth sign energy is going to make your psychic abilities incredibly stable and reliable. Taurus, I need to tell you something that might change your life forever. Based on these cards, your spiritual awakening is happening in 3 phases. Phase 1 is happening right now, the recognition and acceptance of your psychic gifts. You're finally admitting to yourself that these experiences are real. Phase 2 will begin within the next few weeks. You'll start actively developing your abilities through meditation, practice, and possibly working with a spiritual mentor. Phase 3, This is the life-changing part. Within 6 months, you'll be using your psychic gifts to create massive positive changes in your material life. Career, relationships, finances, everything will align. But here's the most important thing. You cannot delay this process. The universe has been preparing you for this spiritual awakening for years. Every challenge you faced, every moment of doubt, every time you felt disconnected, it was all preparing you for this moment. Your spirit guides are telling me that there's a 48-hour window starting right now where your psychic abilities will be super activated. You need to pay attention to every sign, every synchronicity, every intuitive hit. Before you sleep tonight, ask your guides to send you a dream that will confirm everything I've told you today. And when you wake up, you'll remember that dream with crystal clarity. Taurus, your spiritual gifts aren't just for you. You're going to help other Earth signs, Virgo and Capricorn, find their own psychic abilities. You're going to be a spiritual anchor for people who struggle to believe in anything beyond the physical world. Your journey from skeptic to psychic is going to inspire thousands of people. Your practical approach to spirituality is exactly what the world needs right now. The cards have one final message for you, and this is going to give you chills. Right now, as you're watching this video, someone from your past is thinking about you, someone who knew you before your spiritual awakening began. They're going to contact you within the next 7 days, and when they do, it will be a sign that everything I've told you today is absolutely true. Your psychic gifts are no longer dormant, Taurus. They're awake, now active, and they're about to transform your entire existence. The universe has been waiting for this moment. Your guides have been patient, but now is your time to shine as the spiritually gifted, materially abundant, psychically powerful Taurus you were always meant to be. If you felt the energy in this reading, if your hands got tingly, if you got goosebumps, if you felt that electric sensation down your spine, then you know everything I've shared is true. The comments are going absolutely crazy. Everyone can feel this energy. Subscribe now. Your spiritual future depends on it. Hit that notification bell because your guides are going to send me more urgent messages for you. And comment below with "I'm ready" if you're prepared to embrace your psychic gifts. The universe needs to see your commitment. Your spiritual revolution starts today, Taurus. Don't you dare ignore these signs any longer. Your ancestors are proud. Your guides are celebrating, and your future self is thanking you for finally listening to your soul's true calling. The awakening has begun.